And we back with another one. Y'all already know what's going on. It's Daz, and this my journal where I talk some shit that might inspire you. You know what I'm saying? Give you some motivation. Or give you something to just think about, make whenever you just move different. With all that being said, I'm just giving you experiences that I'm learning on an everyday basis. And with all that being said, let's jump straight into it. I ain't gonna lie, I like this little like the points, me just spitting out points and giving game on it. So I'm gonna continue doing that for a little while. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, first things first is love yourself. Love yourself. Loving yourself. People think like loving yourself means just, oh, I'm gonna have a self care day, and that's how I'm gonna love myself. Nah. Or I love myself because I say I love myself. Nah. Loving yourself is more like an action. You gotta prove it to yourself. You gotta prove to yourself that you love yourself. And what that means is like you gotta do what you say. You gotta start taking steps in the right way. Where it's like if you out of shape, you gotta start going to the gym. Show yourself that you love yourself. Start going to the gym. Take care of your body. Take care of your temple. Because your body is your temple. You get what I'm saying? Another way to love yourself is you got to let go of people that don't love you or that don't want the best for you, no matter how much you love them. Because the more you hold on to people that don't love you the way you love them or is don't have the best interest for you, how you have the best interest for them, you only holding yourself back. Think about it. So loving you is more like an action. Loving you is like taking care of yourself, saying, "Oh, all right, what do I want out of life? I'm gonna strive and achieve to get this. What decision is gonna bring me more peace?" And in any situation, when you in a situation, be like, "Yo, what decision is gonna bring me more peace?" Sometimes you gotta ask yourself, "What decision is gonna make me more uncomfortable? What decision gonna get me a step closer to my dream?" That's gonna be the step that's gonna be more uncomfortable. So it's all about just learning yourself. Like loving yourself is learning yourself and taking action and being the best you can be. You get what I'm saying? So that's my first point right there. Love yourself. My second point is anything trying to put you in a bad mood is usually trying to drain your energy. Anything that puts you in a bad mood is usually trying to drain your energy. You get what I'm saying? Like, you ever been in a great mood and all of a sudden something weird happened, like something will try to just throw you off, and you'll be like, "What is that?" Like, you know what I mean? Like, it try to put you in a bad mood, in an angry mood or something. You gotta realize that, look at it and be like, "Oh, you a distraction. You're a distraction. You trying to get me off of my, you know what I'm saying? You trying to get me out of my good energy. You trying to get me out of my good energy and into your energy. Nah, we ain't doing that. We got to start learning to avoid distractions. I'm talking for myself too, because I've been doing great lately, but I want to do better. I want to get a little bit better at it, because I know sometimes I still be letting things bother me when it shouldn't even be bothering me. Live in your energy. Stop letting other things or people get you distracted. Like the other day, I said I lost $300. The person sent that back. It's crazy, and I was letting that bother me. You get what I'm saying? So, and I feel like that was just a test to see if I was gonna let it ruin my day, which I didn't. You get what I'm saying? So we gotta just learn to stop letting things mess with our mood, because when we start letting things mess with our mood, you ever been in a bad mood and then nothing could go right? That's because you're in a bad mood. Like, that's the energy you're creating. You ever been in a good mood and everything just couldn't go wrong? Because you're in a good mood. You get what I'm saying? So the energy that you create, the energy that you give out, the energy that you're going to get back. So give good energy, or anything trying to distract you. Look at it. Understand it for what it is. Be like, "Yo, what is this? Like, sometimes you got to really just look at people and be like, all right, let me psychoanalyze this real quick." You get what I'm saying? In the sense of what I mean by psychoanalyze is just look at the whole situation from a broader point of view. Remove yourself from the situation. Sometimes it be a lot of time it be other people's ego. Sometimes you could just see it's just like shit. Just I feel like it's God trying to test you to see if you're gonna stay in that energy, and if you do, He gonna bless you with something. You get what I'm saying? So don't let things distract you throughout your day. If you're in a good mood, stay in a good mood. Wake up, talk to God, pray to God. Say, yo, Father God, I'm asking you to guide me in a way that it's gonna bring me peace all day. You get what I'm saying? Protect me. And just keep moving on with your day. So the third point is, live life like you got 1 year left. I love this point. I love this point. You know why? Because for me, it give me this sense of feeling like I'm living in complete faith. What I mean by that is like sometimes if I'm going through like a slump, sometimes I'll be in the gym and I'm going through a slump and I'll be like, yo, what am I going? All right, let me ask myself this question. If I got 1 more year to live, would I let this affect me? And it'll be like, no. And I just put it right in God's hands and I'll be like, God, please take over whatever this situation is and let me keep going. And I move. I move like I only got 1 year left. So what that means is I get things done. Whatever I want to do, I'm going to get it done because I feel like I know I'm going to live more than a year. But when I remind myself of that, it's just, it give me like an extra boost. It just give you that boost where you just like, all right, I got to get things done. I'm going to do whatever I want to do. Not even in a bad sense, in the sense like I'm going to get things done. I'm going to do whatever I want to do. I want to do a YouTube page where, I made a new YouTube page, matter of fact, where I'm just talking to people. And that started off me just saying, I got 1 year to live. I got 1 year to live. What would I do if I had 1 year to live? And I realized I would go around just talking to random people because I do like doing shit. Like I do like to have fun. And I don't mind going around and interviewing people. I don't mind it at all. So that's something I just picked up, and it's a good way to live because now you live without fear. Now you living straight in faith. Believe it or not, that's like living. That's how you live straight in faith. When you just say, God, I don't know what's going on. I'm putting it straight in your hands. I don't want to bother it. And you really just forget about it. That's really like powerful. So just live like you got 1 year left. You know what I mean? Like, get things done. Do what you say you're going to do, even if it's cringy, because you only got 1 year left. Tell yourself that. And ask God to ask God to take over whatever problems you got in your life and just guide you your next step. Guide you on your next step. That's all. With the next one, pray to God. Take my little time. I'm going to take my time on this. I'm really going to take my time on this. Pray to God. People think praying to God is like, I don't know. Let me say this first. I don't know the correct way to pray to God in the sense of like when they say you got to pray like this, but I believe in the Bible. And I believe in Jesus. So I said, our Father that art in heaven, hallowed be thy name, thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread and forgive us our trespasses, how you forget all our trespass against us. Lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from all evil. For thine is the kingdom, the power, and the glory. And then I speak to God. I say, in Jesus' name I pray, amen. And then I speak to God after that. I ask God. I used to ask God, yo, God, can I have this? Can I have that? Like materialistic things. And I realized that me doing that was just I feel like it was just like making it more harder to reach. But now I pray to God for simple things. I just ask God for like knowledge. I ask God for patience. I ask God for strength. I ask God for wisdom. I ask God for faith. I ask God for the things that I know I have problems with. Not just materialistic things. Because I know that if I grow more as a person, I'm going to grow more next to God. Like the more, I can't even explain it. It's just like the more I pray, the more you feel God's presence. Don't get me wrong. When you praying and you doing what you're not supposed to be doing, you feel his presence, but it's like he a little further. When you start getting in your bag and you really start settling down and you start talking, you say, God, what area in my life am I failing? And you actually trying to do better. Watch him work with you for real. Watch him work with you. Pray to God. Put God first. I'm learning that myself. And don't take me as like I'm saying, oh, I know that God is. No, I'm not saying that. What I'm saying that is I'm every day I'm I'm reminding myself to make God the center of my life. Even though I mess up, of course. And we all human. We all mess up. As long as we learn from our lessons, learn from our losses or whatever, learn from our mistakes, we could get better. You get what I'm saying? So let's start talking to God more and just asking him, like, what am I doing wrong? Sometimes I just sit and I just think, like, yo, what am I doing wrong, God? What did I do wrong today? That's another thing too. Like, just think about your day. Think about your day and what you could have done throughout your day to make your day better. Ask God. Speak with God. I'm telling you. I always tell you this story with my daughter. I was going to court, and the next day, and my daughter just prayed for me. She just prayed for me. She said, God, I want you to bless my father, make him know that everything is all right. I don't know the exact verbatim, but she prayed for me, and I went to court the next day, and they threw my case out. So, and that right there, I always was close to God, but that right there just showed me the power of God. You get what I'm saying? And once I witnessed the power of God, cause I always witnessed it. Don't get me wrong, but it's like sometimes he need to put you in a really peculiar situation so you can really see it. And I just realized that I got to change my life little and slowly but surely. I have been changing. And it's still things I got to work on, and I know that. That's why every day is a learning process. But as long as I got God in my life, I'm going to keep asking him, God, what am I doing wrong? Or, God, give me the knowledge and the wisdom to understand what I have done wrong throughout the day so I can make it better. You get what I'm saying, y'all? So, keep God in your life, man. Keep God in your life. That's the number one thing. That's like, I'm going to start talking about that more, like my relationship with God more throughout the channel. You get what I'm saying? But keep God in your life. Pray every day, every single day. Just pray. Pray. Because prayer is like, it's for your protection. I heard somebody say that God stay the same place. It's us that move away from him. And it's true. He don't go, like, as long as we willing to go to meet him back where he at, he gonna help us. No matter what you did or what you've been through. So put God first, man. Put God first and live good. Like, you gotta really change your ways. If you used to steal, stop stealing. I used to do illegal things to make money. I'm not speaking on it. I'm not gonna talk about it. But I stopped that. I could still do it right now. But I don't. I don't even try, because you know why? I figured that certain things I gotta just cut out. I used to lie a lot. Now I'm lying. I never, like, throughout my life, I don't think I was a liar. I wasn't a liar. But I used to lie way more than I do now. You get what I'm saying? And it's just little things he gonna show you about yourself. And it's great just knowing that if you don't got nobody, you got God. That's the best thing about it too. If you don't got nobody, you got God. Believe and trust in that. Because it's rough when you don't got him, man. It's rough when you don't got him. It's like he opened your eye a different way. Like, you start seeing things from different angles. You start living in a different way. You start moving different. You just start growing. And you start seeing what life is really about. You start seeing that we feed our ego a lot. Our ego wants a lot from us. But if we listen to God and we just follow his words, they say the book of Proverbs is one of the best books. If you really want to learn, read the book of Proverbs. If you want to learn the ropes of life. So pray. Get in your Bible. Pray. That being said, let's jump next to the next one. The last one is take risks. Take risks. If you don't take no risks, how you gonna get to where you want to go? And people think taking risks is like, oh, I'm gonna take risks with my life. No, I'm not gonna. Don't put your life on the line. That's not risk. That's like sacrificing your morality. What I mean by taking a risk is like, this is risky. This might you never know what can happen with posting on YouTube. I was at just a couple months ago. I was at 13 subscribers. I was at 13 subscribers, and I'm like, damn, how can I get my subscribers? I'm scratching my head, thinking in every single way. I'm not posting this. I don't post my content on different platforms, thinking in every different way. How can I get my content, my subscribers up? I'm at 150 now. Let's go. And I'm hype about that. Yeah, it's not a lot. It's not crazy, but it's a lot to me. But it's not, and I know it's going to keep growing. But from where I was to where I am now, I just see the growth. But what if I didn't take this risk? What if I didn't say I want to just speak about what I be going through? What I just want to post on YouTube and speak about good things? What if I didn't take that risk? You get what I'm saying? Take a risk. Like sometimes it's just we let fear hold us back on things that we know that we can do. We know we can do it. Like if you want to be an anime artist, go be an anime artist. I'm saying I like to say abstract things because everybody don't want to just be a musician. Even though I'm a musician and all that, I'm a musician or whatever. If you want to be an actor, go be an actor. And I don't want to just say things that everybody want to do because it's multiple things that people aspire to do. So go be an actor if you want to be an actor. Go open that weed store if you want to go open that weed store. Go open that clover store if you want to go open that clover store. Just do something. Take a risk. If not, you're going to be just living the same way you've been living for the last 10 years. That's cool. Like living in, like I'm not saying, like, don't get me wrong, I'm from the hood and I grew up to understand the hood. I don't want to say I love the hood because I don't love the hood. I want to put this in the right terms. I got respect for the hood. I grew up in the hood. I understand the hood. But I don't want to be here. So, cause I don't love the hood. Like, I don't want to be here. You get what I'm saying? So, I'm going to take that risk to get where I need to be. I'm going to take that risk to get exactly where I need to be. But if you don't take a risk, you're going to be just working. You're going to be working for another person that took a risk and opened a business to hire you. Think about that. You get what I'm saying? So let's take risks. Only thing holding you back is you. You, literally you. Nobody can hold you back. It's not like it's back in the days where you get blackballed and people, when you get blackballed and people like, oh, it's like through the media. And even when you get blackballed, look at 50 Cent. 50 Cent had everybody going against him. And he still made it. Come on, y'all. If it's for you, it's nothing that can stop you. And I'm learning that. If it's for you, nothing can stop you. The only person that can stop you is you, and that's if you don't put the work in. You got to put that work in. People going to talk regardless. Take a risk. Take a risk. What is it worth to not take a risk? Living the same? And then when you 50, you're like, damn, I wish I would have did more. I was watching LeBron highlights, right? And I'm like, damn, this nigga LeBron could have scored 60 every night if he wanted to. And I'm like, and I just had this weird random thought to myself. It's not weird to me because that's how I like thinking, but it might be weird to other people. I'm like, damn, what if LeBron just be sitting watching his tapes at home and he like, I should have been scoring 60 from the jump. I should have just been getting triple doubles from the jump. You know what I mean? Like, what if he thinking I could have did more? And that just made me think like, damn, if I got time on my side, or we got time on our side right now, let's do what we can to get where we need to be. So when we look back, we like, yo, I did everything I can to get where I need to be. I'm not saying don't chill. Have fun and do shit, of course. Live life. Life is meant to be lived. But take a risk. Do what you got to do too to become who you want to become. Take a risk. Take a risk. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't want to be, I'm losing my voice. You don't want to be 50, not 50 Cent, but 50 years old, and you like, all I did was work for this job. You got a big pot belly. You're not even taking a risk on yourself to go to the gym to see what you could look like. Like, I could have did this, I could have did that, but this and that hold me back. Nah, I ain't hold you back, fam. You held you back. Let's stop holding ourselves back, man. Let's stop holding ourselves back. And let's start getting to exactly where we need to get to. With that being said, let me read back over the list. And we're going to get up out of here. And first things first, love yourself. Love yourself is more just saying I love myself. It's more like taking an action. It's more like doing the things that you need to do, that you know you need to do to become a better you. Keep growing. And when you keep growing, watch how much more you love yourself. Anything that's trying to put you in a bad mood, you're usually trying to drain your energy. If something trying to put you in a bad mood, it's trying to make your whole energy shift, trying to shift your day. And don't like when you in a good mood, think about it like this. When you in a good mood, aren't you energetic? When you in a bad mood, you what? Yeah. So anything trying to put anything trying to put you in a bad mood, usually drain your energy. Live life like you got 1 year left. Every time you in a bad mood or something not going right, just be like, something not going right, and you don't know how to really, handle the situation. Just think to yourself, if I had 1 more year to live, how would I handle the situation? How would I handle the situation? You get what I'm saying? And from there, you move on it. And the reason I say live like you got 1 year left is because when you start living like that, you start moving with way more urgency. Little things don't bother you. Little things that usually would bother you stop bothering you because you feel like I got 1 year left. If I let this bother me, I'm going to be wasting time. And then that's what's going to shift your energy and shift your focus onto the real things that you really want to do. Like whatever you persist in life and whatever your goals is. So live like you got 1 year left. Not saying that you tell you, oh, I only got 1 year. No, live like you got 1 year left. Pray to God. Put God first. When you wake up in the morning, say a prayer. See how it change your day. You get what I'm saying? And then from there, just keep doing little things concerning God. Like just see, like, say what, like, God, what do I need to ask him? What do I need to change? And the first thing that you hear in your mind to change it. Whatever it is, I can't call it for you. Whatever it is, change it. Like for me, it was drinking for a while. But then I could, at the time, it was like, oh, I was stuck. But then I got over it. Now it's something else. You get what I'm saying? So pray to God. Put God first. Make him the center of your life. And let me not talk to you like I'm just perfect. I'm perfect. And no, nobody on God Green's earth is perfect. But we could all try. You get what I'm saying? So try to make God your center of your life and watch how your life change. Last but not least, take risks. Take risks. If you don't take a risk, your life not going to change. You're going to be doing the same thing you've been doing for the last 10 years, which is working, going home, and making just enough to have fun on the weekend and work for the rest of the week. Or you're going to be out here hustling and making money, and it's basically the same thing unless you hustle smart and, put your money into different things. But usually 90% of people that hustle don't. I don't know. It's just, I feel like it's the energy that come with that type of money where they stuck in that lifestyle until they stop. They leave it alone completely. But take a risk. And I don't mean take a risk in like a legal way or more morally way where you got to put your life on the line. No. take a risk in the sense of like do something that you think is cringy, but you know that you're good at, and that could make you some bread. Get what I'm saying? So with all that being said, I feel like I'm losing my voice and shit. I don't know what's going on. All that being said, let's keep being great, y'all. Let's keep being great. Let's treat every day like, we only got one more life, one more year to live. Yeah, we let's think about it like, how can I just get better every day, every single day? Just think about it like, how can I get better? 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 You know what I mean? And take it one day at a time. Everything don't have to happen in the same day. Just plan it out. It could be a 6-month plan. It could be a year plan. It could be a 3-month plan. It could be a 2-week plan. Just take time to understand you. You know what I mean? Lay back and ask yourself or ask God, like I've been saying, what do I need to do? What do I need to change right now? What do I need to improve on? What do I need to work on? What do I need to let go of? And I'm sure he gonna give you the answers because he gave me the answers. And if he could give me the answers, he gonna give it to you too. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, I'm out of here. Peace.